Trying to avoid potholes in mid-Michigan right now can make it feel like you're on an obstacle course, and relief is still a ways away. County road departments are just now starting to get money from the state's new road funding plan. So with limited money, using it efficiently is crucial. Christopher Lane talked to the people in charge of spending it and asked how long it will be until we have smooth roads.
Drivers across Michigan are frustrated with the state of the roads.
I think they're terrible.
Beth Ann Jenks navigates potholes too much, and she wants there to be a fix.
I feel like there should be some sort of money to go to fix them.
Bill Conklin of the Ingham County Road Commission tells me that because of a lack of funding, close to half of Ingham County's roads are in bad shape, like these ones. But with increased funding from 2017 to 2021, counties across the state will be able to put in significant work.
Well, I would think most county road agencies would pretty much look at this as a lifeline that was tossed.
This is the first year that lifeline will go to road commissions, as each of the 83 across Michigan will get a roughly 25% bump in funding. But it won't be until next year, when it increases by another 25%, that roads will get serious work.
That'll be a 50% increase for us for 2018. That's when we really start to be able to get caught up on our maintenance, start to get more of our roads in good condition.
Conklin says right now, only a quarter of the roads are in good condition and need no work. But it's the 50% that are in poor condition that bother drivers.
When your whole small car can get gobbled up in one pothole, that's pretty bad.
But with major work still more than a year away, drivers will have to keep dodging potholes until then. In Ingham County, Christopher Lane, Fox 47 News.
Road Commission representatives will talk to legislators tomorrow about what's going on with the roads in their home districts and what needs to be done to fix them.
Good evening. It's a very cold day turning into a very cold night for us here around mid-Michigan, but we are going to see that warmer air return eventually in a few more days. For now, our highs today reached only 24. The average high is in the low 40s, well below average for this time of year, but now we're sinking down into those mid-teens, 17 in Lansing, down to 12 already in Hillsdale, all of which is accompanied with a brisk north wind, bringing in that colder air all the way through the next day or two. And of course, wind chill. It's a factor. Now the winds are lighter, but when it's already this cold, it's already down to 8 degrees for a wind chill in Lansing. Local radar pretty clear overhead. In fact, it's very clear, especially recently, but got that nice, very large band of lake effect snow across northwest Indiana. Nice, perfect north wind will do that. They're getting a lot of snow, but we dodge all of that. We're seeing dry conditions into tomorrow's bus stop forecast. Low teens for temperatures, mostly sunny skies. We do get warmer from here, Sarah. We'll talk about that coming up.
All right, Dustin, thank you. President Donald Trump paid $38 million in taxes after earning more than $150 million in 2005. That's according to his tax documents from that year. The White House released them shortly after MSNBC host Rachel Maddow tweeted that she had copies of them. Donald Trump refused to release his tax returns because he was under an audit during the 2016 presidential campaign. The White House released a statement after the documents were released saying, quote, "You know you are desperate for ratings when you're willing to violate the law to push a story about 2 pages of tax returns from over a decade ago." President Donald Trump is expected to announce he's going to repeal some auto industry regulations when he speaks at the self-driving vehicle test facility in Willow Run near Detroit. Sources say one of the Obama administration rules the president wants to eliminate requires a fleet-wide average of 54.5 miles per gallon by the year 2025. The automakers have argued that goal will be too expensive to reach. We'll have coverage of the president's visit coming up tomorrow on Fox 47 News.